What's up YouTube, hello fellow questers. This is Artum from Germany featuring Marvel Puzzle Quests. Good evening. Before I start, a shout out to my fellow Alliance member and buddy Mr. MPQ. Unfortunately his dog passed away today, so poor little Stitch. Even though I didn't know the pet, I saw a lot of really nice pictures and thought that the pet was really adored and loved within his family. So shout out to you, Stitch, and shout out to you as well, Mr. MPQ. Today's video is about yet another Pirate Captain Artum lesson to beginners, and it's going to be about the two different playing methods in Marvel Puzzle Quest. So if you've started the game and cleared the prologue, as you can see all those things, even though it's in German, you will come to two other categories, story and versus. So most of us Marvel Puzzle Quest players refer to those two as PvE and PvP. In PvP, you fight against other players, not in real time or real combat, but you fight against characters that or a trio that they make up in any event. In PvE, you fight against any event that D3Go throws at us. So what events are is typically there's a story to the event, like currently in Hearts of Darkness, as you are going through a dialogue of Daredevil, Ghost Rider, as well as Wolverine, how they're trying to save souls and they're going to hell and encounter Mephisto. And this is what actually all those events are about. The events tell certain stories that are ongoing in Marvel Puzzle Quest, and then you have, let's click on this one, yeah. And then you have to fight your way through and you can earn rewards. Same thing with PvP, but in PvP's case, it's not a story you're going to encounter, but there is a certain character, like currently here, Unholy Outlaw, where you have to play as, let me show you, where you have to play as 3-star, what's his name, Hood, as 3-star Hood. He is the required character for this whole event, and in that event you will get rewards as well. Get individual rewards, and then you get placement rewards, how good you have fared. So just to let you know, I'll show you. So here is an enemy Hood. You're always against the character of that PvP event, and you are always against him, and also you have him in your trio. It's not in your control to not have him. He's always required. You can either choose the provided one, or you can take yours, and yours is always boosted. So in this case, I'll take the Hood. Then I'll take 2 more characters just to demonstrate you what this is about. That will be a quick fight. So let's see whom I should take. Yeah, I'll go like this. So this fight will not take long, even though it is actually pretty easy, because this is one of the first 3 fights you encounter in that PvP event, always with low enemies, low players. Let's see. And yeah, it's not that tough actually against Hit, because he's a glass cannon. Boom, he's almost out. That's it for him. And after I'm done with Hawkeye, I'll get a reward in points. The thing is, here in the PvE events, other players can steal your points. Well, not steal, but when they beat you down, you're going to lose a certain number of points you have acquired. And the PvP events are always tied to the current season. So you can not even collect rewards in a PvP event, but you also collect rewards in the season itself. So currently it's the Power Gem season. Seasons last for 24 days, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And once a season ends, there will be like 3 to 5 days where you have non-season PvP events like Balance of Power, Mighty Foes, and others. I don't remember all of them. But yeah, so it's like a cycle. Here you can see what the season will gift you, or how the season rewards you when you collect points. Yeah, so that's for the PvP season, and let's go back to PvE or story. So, like I told you earlier, certain events with some stories, and there is another feature in Marvel Puzzle Quest. There are alliance events, so you can think of alliances like guilds or clubs where you and other players are, and you team up on those alliance events in which you fight against enemy bosses. The last one we had was the alliance event, the Avengers against Ultron, where you assume the role of the Avengers and fight against Ultron. You can check out my other videos on that, or Mr. MPQ's videos. He made some of those. And yeah, and there are certain rounds you have to go through, and once you have bested Ultron in a round, the next round is going to be tougher and tougher and tougher. There are 8 rounds in total. Ultron is not the only alliance boss you encounter. There are others like Galactus, Thanos used to be. Then you have the Civil War event where you either assume the role of Team Captain America or Team Iron Man. Then you have the Apocalypse event. Even though Caecilius is not an alliance boss event, he is a boss. He's a boss. You encounter him in Strange Sights. There are a lot of different events that you are going through currently. We're in Hearts of Darkness, and once Hearts of Darkness is over, Web Wonder will take place. That is a special event. This is the only event in the PvE section which grants you a 4-star Howard the Duck cover. So usually Howard the Duck, just to show you, I'll do that in another rarity video as well, but just to show you, Howard the Duck is one of 2 4 stars that are limited. Now I just have to see where he is. There he is. He's limited. That means that you are unable to draw him unless there are special vaults where you can draw him, or in which you can draw him. And this is the only event which will give you a cover. You have to play through the whole event, and one of the sub-events I don't know which fight of those. So the last sub-event, in fact, I think the last fight will give you that cover, or the fight before that, and the last fight usually gives you ISO, like 3,500 ISO. Yeah, so a lot of PvE and PvP events that we have, and sometimes when D3Go introduces characters into the game, we get events as well. We had that in the case of the last 2 characters added into the game, excluding Jessica Jones, so Shuri and T'Challa, Black Panther, King of Wakanda. We had the Fight for Wakanda event, in which you assume the role of the Wakandan people, especially Shuri and T'Challa, and you fight against villains. So yeah, that's actually it for PvE and PvP. I think there will be other changes. Sorry. I think there will be other changes in the future to PvP and PvE. Not only more added events, but also changes in the mechanics of those 2 types of gaming within Marvel Puzzle Quest. So I hope you liked the video as a beginner, and maybe I was able to kind of help you with some understanding. If you've liked the video, please leave a comment and leave a like. Share this video so other beginners might know that I'm talking about Marvel Puzzle Quest and I'm doing content to help other questers in need and to entertain you. Subscribe to my channel so I can grow my YouTube channel and also reach other questers. You have nothing to pay for, it's all for free. And I want to give a big shout out and thanks to all of you who have supported me so far. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, so my first goal for this year to reach 100 to reach 100 subscribers is almost fulfilled. Next will be 200 or maybe even 300. That would be cool, but thank you so much. Oops. Thank you so much for the support you've shown me so far. A big thumb up for that, fellow questers. I'm going to be out. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hear from you and I see you in my next video. Until then, keep on questing. Good luck with your polls. And if you have any questions, feel free to write them down on my comment section. Until then, have a great day. Bye.